Hi, this is Racer KK10R welcoming you back to more Real Racing 3 gameplay. We're going to finish up this endurance video series. And then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. Passing all kinds of cars in the first and second lap. Staying on track as long as I can to get extra distance. Distance translates into fame and racing dollars. You can tell what you're going to have at the start-finish line. When you're at this point, you're going to get 10 at the start-finish line, and from this point to the start-finish line it takes 5 seconds. So you add 5 to what you have, and that's what you'll get at the start-finish line. We have 89, we're going to get back to 89. Because that's the maximum. Coming into lap 10, and we should be in 89, 90. It's like 90 for an instant, and it turns to 89 immediately. I've been noticing that we might want to turn a little later so we can get more speed, as long as you don't go off track. So you have to balance later turning with more speed and staying on track so that you can get a faster, and that's how you inch up on the cars and start overtaking more than 3 in a lap when you need it. Coming into a lap where I've only overtaken 2, I should be getting, say it's at 76 now, so it'll be another 81 is what it'll be. The last lap I didn't have a particularly bad lap. It was an average lap. It just had fewer cars in it. And coming into this start-finish, the lap afterwards, we're going to end up with 71. It's just a lap 12 where you have fewer cars. Lap 13, there may be just the even number of cars or fewer, I'm not sure. We're going to be back to 87. Overtook 4 cars in that lap. Oh, 81, sorry. I guess I read the one wrong. It was 77, I should have added 5. We had 87 at the start-finish line. I was recovering from a bang against a guardrail. In order to pass the 4th car to get to 87, I ended up losing a lot of time. I can't see any cars to pass now. Hoping I catch up some, at least get 1, maybe 2 before the end of this lap, so I don't lose too much time on my clock. Looks like I might be able to pass 2. Nope, only 1. So I'm going now from 87 to 67. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up and get back up in the 80s again. Should be getting back up to 79 here, if I've added correctly. Yes, 79. So there's room to go. I can pass another 4 cars and get 10 more seconds and get back up to the 89 max. I've passed 2 cars, and it appears I may pass 2 more unless I screw this up. I only passed 1 of them. We'll just watch this lap, see if I can get a 4. overtake on this lap. 77, maybe I can get up to 87 or 88 if I add a second in there. What happens when you have a good lap, you creep up in the single digits on your seconds, and that allows you to creep up on a car and pass them. And when you're losing time, you go down not just 10, but you go down 11, 12 sometimes, because you've had slow laps and you've missed a car that you could have passed. See what the time is. 62 should be 67. It's not the direction I intended to go. Fast one car, so if I get 3 more, I'll get a 4th overtake lap. And this is not a good example of how to pass. That's a good example of how to slow down. Gotta just concentrate and do what needs to be done. 55, I guess, huh? Going down, and should be going up. This lap will be at 65 or 6, 7 or 6, and we should get a 4 overtake out of this if I race it clean and efficient, quickly. No, I didn't do it clean. Down to 57. Down. Yeah, it's 56, but it might be 66 if we cover this car. Might have been 66 if we passed that car. Maybe we'll pass 4 of them on this lap. In a good position. There's 1. We still see 3 cars, so maybe 4 down. Yeah, we do see 4 down there. So we might be able to get 4 on this. I'm close to overtaking 5. There's 2. 3. Did I get the 4? I think I got the 4. But I skidded a lot, so I slowed. 66. 66 is pretty good seconds to have in this part of the race, as long as maintaining and continuing to overtake 3 cars each lap. It is difficult sometimes to continue to overtake 3 cars once you've overtaken 4, because if you just barely make that 4th car, then you're a long distance from the next car. And you run clean and efficiently, then you get back up in there and get close to those cars, and you can pass 4 again. Up to 66 again. Well, I had a very poor lap. Right after pressing pause, I went into the guardrail and didn't recover well. I only overtook 1 car and was down to 41. Now I'm back up because I think I got a 4 lap and I have 50 something. 54, that's pretty good. Went from 41 to 54, which means I had a 3-second gap up in my single digits, and I did a pretty efficient run after the bad one. You can not hit a car right here. This is a real good place to be going fast. As long as you can recover from it, it's not a slowdown really. They hit you in the side. And that should be 65 now. Back to what I thought I was going to be. Increasing from earlier. I'm just going to pause after I get through this, because when I pause on those turns, it's difficult to recover. I'm coming into the start-finish line. I've got 72 at the point where you add 5, so it would be 77 when we get there. You got to remember, when you're excited to brake at your normal brake points, because sometimes you go in there and you're like, oh, Boy, it's gonna be great, and you forget about it, and then you crash, and then it wasn't. This is gonna be terrible. Now if we get 3 on this one right after we've got the 4, we'll be maintaining well. Let him go so I don't hit his tail. 81, so add 5 to that, it'd be up to 86. We had 2 4-lap races and 4 overtake laps in a row. Now let's see if we can keep 3 overtakes on this lap. It appears we only got 2, but I think we're in good position to keep 3 for the next one. It appears not only did we get a 3, we got a 4. So, and we're in good position to keep the 3 from this point too. That car ahead means. Oh no, did we get a 4? It would have been 85, right? We got a 3. Well, anyway, we're in good position. We got the 3. We're going to be able to keep 3s now too. Alright, on the last lap we were able to get a 4, and this time we'll be able to get a 3 to maintain 85 seconds. Getting a 4 and then maintaining it behind it with a 3 right after is one of the best things you can do when you're behind in seconds. '88, we've got another 4 overtake laps, so we're going to be pegging out here. From 84 to 89 is only 5 seconds. I only gained 5 instead of 10. I got my bumper messed up. This run has come to an end. Got a little further. 72 miles. And we'll see our fame payout. $28.5. So this is about the same as what you'd see in your Le Mans 10-lap Le Mans race. Before I go, I would like to show you the steering on a lap that had a pretty good race. When you're turning into the grass, you'll be turning to the right on the first chicane, and then once you get into the grass, you want to pull it straight back as you can and then guide which directions you need to be going at that point. And the opposite is true on the other chicane. You'll be coming into it, turning left, you'll be straightening back up right after that. Hopefully this will be an example of a good reason to use the straightening out technique so you can keep control and speed, and you can see how quickly we're overtaking that car in this lane where it can be kind of slow if you do some skidding. And the same thing's true in the next corner cut. We want to cut it going in with a turn and straightening up, and then you can aim yourself a little better. See if we have another example that'll work. Well, that was an example of hitting the barrier. Off track. One of the added advantages is to minimize skidding and control, but you also get the speed. It helps you overtake cars. I think those examples will do for now. I thank you for watching my videos. Good luck to you in your races, and come back and see what goes on for the next event in the channel.